Hello YouTube, welcome back to Flight Sim World, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the cold and dark update. Plus, have a look at that, we can start where we want. You know what, I am going to start at, I normally start at gate 6, that's where I used to fly out from. Gate 6 was one of the ones I used to fly out from. So let's start at gate 6. So in this update, like I said, I'm showing you this cold and dark. I've not actually tested the update yet. I've not checked what it's like. But you can see we're going to be flying the DA40 Diamond Star. We're going to be in some foggy conditions, but that's okay. Let's hit the start button. Alright, so this update actually comes out later on. When am I recording this? This update probably comes out later on today, or for those of you in the US, it's probably going to be slightly different on the timing, but it comes out within a few hours of this video actually coming out, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this update. Like I said, in this I'm just going to be taking a look at it, and you might notice that there's a bit more extra background noise, something like that. I'm sort of recording in an area where I don't normally record. I've got laptops running, I've got a computer running. It's just a bit of a mess at the moment because I'm building a new computer and things are changing around. So yeah, this video is probably going to be a little bit more noisier in the background, but I'll try my best to try and silence some of that noise as best as possible. Noise reduction is absolutely wonderful in software. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this cold and dark update. It's something I've been looking forward to doing, because obviously starting an aircraft up right the way from scratch is actually pretty cool. It's pretty nifty as well, and we're just going to see. All I'm going to do in this video is, like I said, start it up, and then I'm just going to maybe do a couple of circuits, touch and goes, landing, and then see if we can shut it down. We'll have to see what happens. Right. All right. That actually is quite foggy. Right, let's go for start. Alright, fantastic. So what we have here is we have some headphones that we can't actually put on, but if we click on this over here, which was highlighted, that's going to tell us exactly how to start the aircraft. So let's have a look around. Wow, that's actually really bad weather. In fact, speaking of weather, I do want to say look out for a video, possibly. I'm just thinking. Alright, let's go back into here. I'm thinking, look out for a video on Tuesday. Right, here we go. Right, so we've got this way to do things. So it'll tell us where everything is, you see. But we've also got this advanced mode, which won't tell us anything. We just have to work it out for ourselves. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Like I said, again, let me just show you that. So if we click out of advanced mode, it tells us where everything is. So look, it's saying here to put the RPM level right the way up. So that's actually the RPM level, high RPM. Sorry, that's the throttle. This is the propeller RPM. That wants to be right the way up. There you go. Then it's saying to do mixture lean. So the mixture at the moment is lean. You got a rich mixture right there, and then you got lean mixture there. So there you go. You see that? Then we can go master switch battery, and it highlights everything for you, which is really quite cool. Yeah? So that's actually quite cool. So now we're going to go into advanced mode, because I like trying to do things in advanced mode. Now also my controls are a little bit off, not what my usual controls are. So let's put the throttle all the way down, and let's switch on the alternator switch. Electrical fuel pump is going to go on. Let's actually zoom in so we can actually see these things. Right, so let's see if we can find this. There's the fuel pump. Throttle to 15%. There we go. Mixture full rich for a few seconds. Is that full rich? Yep. And then back down to lean. That didn't work, did it? Come on. Full rich for a few seconds. Then lean. Alright, well that one's not working so well. That's fine, we'll work it out. We've got the throttle here. Throttle at 15% right there. And then... oh, actually I think I know what it is. It's just getting caught out on this. Right. Also, that pump needs to switch off now. There we go. That should be actually telling us to switch the fuel pumps off. Right. All the way up. and then back down. Which it doesn't actually like. Right, well, throttle now to 5%. Come on. Interesting. Won't let us go anywhere now. That's kind of interesting. Right, well, throttle's now down to 5%. Let's get this ignition switched on. That's not actually happening. Come on. You know what? Try that. There we go. That's better. Right. Let's actually switch. Can we... That's more like it. I was going to say, I didn't think that was right. I didn't think that procedure was right because we need rich mixture. Okay, so then we can go to the next page. Mixture control lever now up to full rich, which I can expect. Avionics master switch now on. That's that one right there. Get the avionics on. That actually switched on a lot faster than I would expect. But everything is now switching on. We are good to go on the colon dock. So there we go. We've managed to start up this aircraft. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just... fly ourselves to... Oh, actually the runway's behind us. Never mind. The runway is going to be that way. And let's see if we can get a little bit of a flight done. There we go. Right, I'm going to take this one actually. So I love the fact that we can now actually taxi out to a runway. So this is taxiway Echo right now, and we're going to be turning onto Alpha. So we're turning left onto Alpha, and then what we're going to do is we're going to... The other thing is now, what I do want to say is that a lot of, even though we've got that, don't need that. Those don't actually still do anything. I want to say, even though we've got this colon dock startup, we still need to have more in the way of what we're doing. Not that far down. That was wrong. There we go. Because obviously there isn't so much that we can do. For example, look, we've got something telling us that the fuel pump fuel temperature is high. So we've got a fuel temperature warning. I know I'm going pretty fast. I'm just trying to get ourselves onto a runway. That's all. As a matter of fact, we can turn onto Bravo here and then onto the runway. See if we can get ourselves slowed down for Bravo. Yep, we can. Right, have we got any controls up here? No. All the controls are down here. Alright, let's see where the rest of our controls that we need are. Not too sure. Oh, I'm going to stop at this rate though. There we go, that's one I need. That one right there. Perfect. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, whilst I'm stopped here, I'm going to find out what the ILS is for this runway. I used to know the ILS for this runway off the top of my head, but yeah, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. Actually, I can just use this one here. No, I want to use that one. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to know what the... Oh, hold on. That's how I do it. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So that's all I really need up, which I'm quite happy about. Right, the ILS for runway 24. No, we're going to go runway 06 is 108.9. So let's get 108.9 tuned in on the navigation radio. Here we go. 108.9. 9 tuned. Let's get navigation 2 also tuned on the same thing. 108 point, oops. No. Go. There we go. 108.9. Now why is that not switching nav 2 out for me? There we go, that'll switch nav 2. Great, okay. That's that sorted. The weather, right, let's get the ATIS. 131.35. So we're actually starting to do things slowly. We're starting to do things proper. Or more properly, right. There we go.
Edinburgh Airport information. Oscar 1157. Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 3. Sky condition. Ceiling 1. 200 overcast. Temperature 2. 0. Dew point 1. 9er. QNH 1010. ILS runway 6 in use. Language
right.
party runway 6. All aircraft
1010. 1010 is our QNH. Now that's going to be interesting because I think my barometer is not in millibars, so but it should be slightly lower than that. Hang on a moment. Okay, hold on. That's 1010. There we go. That's our QNH, which is 2982. Look what it's showing on there, though. That's not right. Okay, there's a bug right there. Now, that's why last time I got a little bit confused, which was it the Grand Canyon where I set it up and I got all confused? Right, anyway, we're good to go now. So, all we're going to do is a little bit of circuit. This cold and dark is very simple, very easy, but a very important. Clear for takeoff. A very important step forward for Dovetail Games. Let's get ourselves up and away. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Oh, we don't have a gear here. Never mind. Suppose we won't gear up, we'll just flaps up then. Alright, so all we're going to do here is we're going to see if we can... It's interesting on the localizer how we're not actually on there, but we're going to get a bit of a fly out and we'll see if we can just fly around for a bit. So in fact there's actually a bridge here I want to go see, so let's see if we can find this bridge. We'll try and stay out the clouds. That's what we'll do. There we go. Easy does it. So this is the outskirts of Edinburgh. In fact, tell you what, why don't we actually go for a little swing around Edinburgh whilst we're at it? That won't hurt anybody. Right, so obviously we've got the clouds here that we're just going into. There's some more clouds up there. But like I said, wait for... Well, this is actually fog, isn't it? The clouds are a lot higher. This is just a layer of fog, which essentially is a form of cloud. But like I said, just wait for my next video, because I think you guys will really enjoy that video. And interestingly, my waypoint is not changing, telling me my distance to Edinburgh on this, right in front of me, right here. I've also got a warning about my fuel temperatures. Now, I'm not sure about why I've got a warning about that, but no. Where's my dome light as well? Do I have a dome light? idea. I should have a switch for a dome light somewhere. Get that trim slightly better. There we go. It's actually a quite nice trim. And look at that glide slope. The glide slope actually works. Well, that's impressive. It didn't work on the Seneca. It looks like it's working on this. So we're actually going to see if we can follow that glide slope in when we head back. So what I'm going to do, in fact, is tune this correctly. That's why it didn't work. I didn't even have that tuned up correctly. It's we're going to go for 2-4. I tell you what, we'll land backwards. I'll get myself lowered a little bit, actually. Kind of difficult to see through the fog, but we should be completely okay. We're going for 239, I think, is the course. There we go. That's for runway 24. Right, so as you can see, we're way too low for the glide slope at the moment, but that's okay because we're actually flying quite low due to the fog. But there is Edinburgh right there. There's one of the stadiums, and you'll probably see there's the, is that Holyrood Park or the castle? That looks like Holyrood Park to me, and the castle should be not far from there actually. Obviously it doesn't look too good in terms of overall looks because, well, one, I've had to turn the settings down on this machine that I'm recording on, but two, obviously there's a lot of work to be done on terrain and everything. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed that look at the cold and dark setup, because that's what this video was about. We'll just fly over through here. Should probably go back to a map here for me. That's the approach. That's the info. And that's back to the map. Yeah, so at least I just need to make sure that I've got that right. There you go. We're flying at about 1,000 feet though, quite easily. That over there looks like the castle, or the castle area. Where is the castle itself? I'm not sure. Actually, is that the castle dead ahead of us? Edinburgh Castle? I'm not sure. That could be Holyrood Park. No, that's probably Arthur's Seat. So no, that is Holyrood Park. That must have been the castle area right behind us. That looks like Holyrood Park over there. Quite a rough view though, isn't it? Imagine flying in this, like in real life. That would be quite horrible. Right, anyway, let's get ourselves back and end the episode. Let's get ourselves tracked for runway 24. So we were essentially flying alongside the VOR. There's the airport. As you can see, the glide slope is definitely alive. Look at that. That dot there telling me exactly where I need to be. There's the localizer. Everything is working in this aircraft at the moment, which I'm very happy about. Give myself one stage of flaps. Although that being said, that's showing me as too high, which was a bit odd. Give me another stage of flaps. Probably because it's the wrong runway I'm looking at. make sure I get on the localizer for the right runway. Yeah, definitely the wrong runway. That's runway 33, isn't it? I think we need more power out of this. There's the other runway. That's the one I want. Try and keep ourselves at around 90 knots, I think. And make sure we're at a 3-degree pitch, which is not bad. Interestingly enough, I've just noticed something. That says 2982. I don't know what that one says. That says 2975 if I'm reading that correctly. Yes, it does. The altimeters are not lining up. Alright, we're going to do a very short final here. But that's okay because we're in a tiny aircraft and we can do this. Alright, November 5-2 Zulu Mike, short final. Runway 24. Hopefully I haven't bodged this one up. Oh, I think I'm getting my flight sim flying awareness back after just it's been a few episodes, I guess. It's taken me a little while to get that awareness back in for flying these aircraft. Try to trim up that landing as best as I can. It'd help if I could get that lined up, but I can't. So it looks like we're going to be landing kind of confused. And we're down on the brakes. Let's not take that exit. We'll ease off there. And we'll just come off at the next exit, and that's where we'll end it. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Flight Sim World. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Sorry if it's a bit of background noise or a little bit stuttery in the video. That's just me not having optimized Flight Sim World for this particular machine that I'm recording on, but hopefully it should be okay. And yeah, last but not least, do check out my Patreon scheme. Link to that is in the description box below. I would massively appreciate your support in that. It would really help me out a huge amount. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode of Flight Sim World. I'm not going to tell you what's in there just yet. But I can tell you something, you're definitely going to like it. Especially if you like this cold and dark one, you're definitely going to like that next one. Where is the next exit on this? I can see one right there, actually. You know what? I'm not going to bore you guys with that exit, because that's going to take me forever to get to. So I'll just say thank you very much once again for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Flight Sim World.